So I'm Jon Rettinger, and I'm at CES 2026 in Las Vegas. And we have products from all over the world, from every niche trying to solve problems that exist, some that are trying to solve problems that don't exist. But every now and then, and I've been coming to the show for almost 15 years, you see something brand new, something that I've never, ever seen before. And I had a lot of questions. And I figured, what's the best way to get this question answered than to go to the CEO, the man who brought this to life. So I'm sitting with Dr. Frederic Peng, CEO of CyboPal, with your baby, CyboPal ONE here. So I'd love to ask you, I did my research before we sat down on you and your team. You guys are some of the most talented engineers like ever. Why this? Why was this the problem that you guys wanted to put the engineering power behind to solve? Like, what did you see that was missing in the space?
First of all, thank you for inviting me, John. And I have to say that our teams are a group of very good, very talented engineers. And this is something feel very naturally from our perspective of use or maybe life experience. Because in our time in school, we spend a lot of time before the desk, and we actually are a group of people who would like to move once for a while. And it feels not so natural with a one fixed monitor, big screen on your desk. So we think we might need to make the monitor moves to adapt to us. So that ideas come pretty naturally, actually. And we tried a lot of different ways to think how the monitor should interact with us. So recently it is the age of AI and robotics. We finally think that is possible recently. So based on that idea, we're trying to, combining the robotic, the AI interaction, and the screen together to a whole new kind of species on your desk. And yeah, that is the idea coming to us. And we try very hard to make such thing happens to what you're seeing here on the desk right now.
Sure, everybody's thinking it. I grew up collecting comics. I've watched every single MCU movie. I'm rewatching it with my kids. Like, I've seen that before. You guys made desktop Jarvis. Like, was that?
Wow.
I mean, if it could just spray paint a car or an Iron Man suit, I mean that looks like Jarvis.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, John. I'm quite flattered, by the way, because some of our users or our the audience on CES does said that to us. So we are really flattered because that is not something we are ready to tell our users right now, because that is too maybe too bold, too ambitious. But I have to say that that is the dream of our team, because I believe in the future we as engineers do want to have Jarvis. Who do not want to have Jarvis on their
Right?
desk, of course.
I think I need to grow a cooler goatee, and then I could really interact with it perfectly.
Yes, so currently it is not Jarvis, I have to say that, but in the future we do want to make this thing happen on your desk. This is a robot. It can know you, it can interact with you, know your even voice, gesture, even emotions. But I'm looking for maybe in 3 or 5 years that will really happen on our desk. Currently, we build a good enough robotic arm and the home robotic monitor system to give our customer the best interaction experience and also the most comfort and healthy experience. That is our current goal.
How does it feel to actually see something that you made be displayed and kind of shown so well? I've never made like a real physical product. That's such a cool accomplishment to actually have something here.
Thank you. So it is really, I believe, rewarding experience for us to make something we imagine from imagination to the real world. I have to say that this is only our prototype product, but we as a team are very proud of what we have done, because this is the world first robotic monitor, first of its kind, and I believe a lot of our friends and early users have already given us a lot of feedbacks. These forms of product have a lot of other kind of imagination types in the future. So very proud of it.
Do you think that this something like this is kind of the beginning of the end of keyboard and mouse interacting with a computer? I mean, that's kind of last century's interaction. Is this the start of something new?
Yes, I believe that, yes. because keyboard and mouse has a very important role in the past because they represent a traditional, very classic interaction type with the PCs. And but this product is currently we define it as a monitor. Our users can just plug their phones or maybe tablets or PCs, laptops on it and use their devices as normal. But we are looking forward to explore some new interaction ways so that you talk with our product, you show your gesture and maybe even expressions to this product, and we develop or maybe explore some new ways to interact with the PC.
So the design, I guess I keep coming back to design of like you guys made a desktop Jarvis, but I was reading about it beforehand. You call it bone and skin, right? I like if you can kind of talk me through the idea of the aesthetics of it, right? You don't want to have a big scary robot sitting on your desk. It's very like friendly and approachable looking.
Yes, this is more or less a industrial design way to look at this product. So we actually spend a lot of time to think about how should a desktop robot look like, especially for a robotic monitor. So first, it need to be a long enough arm length so that it can adapt to different kind of people with different height. So another thing is that you need to it kind of thin and harmony with your desk environment. So we believe first you have to make some very strong bones inside so that the whole thing can move steady and even more quietly and elegantly. And another thing is that we would like to leave a lot of improvise or creation space for future development of this product. You can have different kinds of skins and the materials for different styles, different scenarios for it to use. For example, these shells here can be made by different kind of materials, plastics, even glasses, metals, or even maybe softer furs, even furs to cover the whole thing and make it feel like different ways. Because when I see it moves on the desktop, I see more or less a new living thing, not just a equipment. And the bones make sure it works well, but the skin somewhat and the expression and our little poly here maybe give it soul in the future.
So I want to play the role of skeptic. I want to ask the questions that I think a lot of people who are looking at this for the first time are going to ask. The first one, the interactions are happening via cameras, right? There's two cameras, one on the monitor itself and then one on the base. Where's that data going?
That is an important question, John, because we value our clients, our customers' privacy very, very much. And we believe local AI process is a important and must-have thing in this kind of product. So all the data, this thing does not connect to internet anyway. All the data are processed locally, and we have a little AI chip inside the base here that can process your gestures and your location, your posture of your face, but nothing goes on the line, goes on the cloud.
So with that, what about software updates? If it's not connected to the internet, I assume there's going to be software updates. It's got to probably improve over time. How are those going to go to the machine?
Okay, so we do want to give our users, customers, new experience once for a while. So currently our plan was to tell our customers to perhaps please download a new version of software with your laptop or PC and plug a USB wire to this CyboPal ONE and it can be updated.
That makes sense. So the other tough questions, and I've been on the internet a long time. I can read the comments. People are gonna ask, why this? If I can just move my monitor, if I can move it myself, what do you say to those people who are trying to see something like this and want to justify it or explain sort of its role in their home work life?
That is also a question frequently asked by our customers. And the way I see this product is that it's more or less like let's say there's a metaphor. So my metaphor is that this is like a smartphone versus the feature phones. And the feature phones in the feature phones age, you use different kind of cameras, maybe some microphones, different kind of things for different kind of functions. But when the age of smartphones, you combine all those things together to one device. And this is something what we see in this kind of a product, because before this product, you need to adjust those monitors space with your hand. Sometimes you need to buy another microphone to interact with your PC with your voice, and you need to sometimes to check with your maybe gesture health data by another watch. But with this one product, you can have all that inside this one thing, and you can have that all. And what's more important is that we believe this kind of a robot, that's a robot, represent the future, because in 5 or maybe 8 years, I'm seeing that every devices or product in the past should be remade in the way of robotics and AI, and the things should not be just equipment or machines. They should know you, understand you, and maybe actively serving people. So we are on that way. So that is the thing I tell our customers.
So people might look at CyboPal ONE and see the base and think that it's an all-in-one PC. The computer's built in there, but you can plug in anything that you want, right?
Yeah, currently our product is a robotic monitor. You can plug anything, your phone, your tablets, and laptop in, and project the contents into the screens. And in the past, during the time we designed this product, there does have a lot of different types. Some people says we can just make the robot and adjust to different kinds of monitor and screens. Some people might suggest us that build an entirely computer with robot arm and the screen itself, the all-in-one product. But I believe our first choice is robotic monitor, and we do want to invite other companies and the whole industry to join us and explore different kinds of product types. And we would like to be the first to make a start.
And so people are going to watch this. They're going to see CyboPal ONE moving, looking like Jarvis, and moving really fluidly. And I think the question, first the skeptic question, and if they can move past the skeptic question, the next one is, when can I get one?
Oh,
Right? Like, when can I order? Where do I go? How do people order CyboPal ONE, and when can they get it?
Actually, we're going to launch that product on Kickstarter somewhere around the first quarter this year.
Okay.
So our users can order it pretty soon. And actually, currently we are expanding our manufacturing capabilities. And after the launch on Kickstarter, we will try our best to deliver this product to our customers as soon as possible.
So from seeing a product in your head to seeing a product moving on this table, how long is that process? Like from you having the idea to physical product, how long was this in development? How long did that whole process take?
The idea comes to me somewhere around the early 2024. And by that time, I think it is too hard to build such a thing, because you need to consider cost, the quality, the reliability of the whole thing, and of course the safety of the thing, because no one have done that before. You have seen industrial level robotic arm and even some medical level robotic arm, but none have built that the commercial level robotic arm. And so it took me a long time to think how to build cost-friendly and also good quality, and safe and intelligent robotic system like that. And somewhere around by the end of 2024, I somehow spent a lot of time gather information technology development and some early trying with our team. And finally, by the end of 2024, we think of a way to build such things. But the first generation of this product actually does not have such big screen. It is made for a 16-inch screen. But after building that prototype, we feel something wrong, because I think our product should be the main channel for our users to gather information. So the larger the screen, the better feeling our customers or users should have. And we decided to enlarge the screen to normal office level or maybe gaming level panels. But that is also a huge challenge for us. And we spent another 5 or 6 months to revise or maybe even reinvent the whole things again and to developing, design those motors, developing the whole structural things, the control algorithms, interaction way, etc. Because you need to consider a lot of different things, the different kind of mounting method, different kind of control or interaction ways to make it feels natural on your desk. And in the year of 2025, maybe June, somewhere around June or July, we finally find a way to make the first prototype of the one with large screens. And currently what you're seeing is our DVT type, and this one is actually somewhere close to the final product.
We talked about the history, how it looks like it's ripped straight from the comic books. We talked about some of the skeptics and the concerns with privacy, and then where it fits in the market, availability. But the big question everybody's going to have is price. Are you ready? Are we able to announce pricing?
Okay, so the pricing is a very important question.
Yeah.
Currently, we are talking with our suppliers and manufacturing companies to make our best to give our customers a affordable but also a good price. And but to be honest, we are not ready to release that yet. You can find that on Kickstarters right away.
I had to ask.
Sure.
So, Dr. Peng, Frederic, thank you for the time, for walking me through it, and for seeing it. And it in real life for everybody, like, it works, and it does what this video is showing. I had a chance to test it. This works as advertised. There's a lot of Kickstarter products that have come out that are never going to come to market, and never have an intention of coming to market. But there are some that do. And this is one that works as advertised.
Yes.
And if you're interested in something like this, you want desktop Jarvis in your house. You game and you work one way, and then you want to stand up and have almost like a standing desk. You want to lean back and watch a movie. You want to interact with your computer with your hand. Like this does that. And I think what you've built, even in a prototype phase, is really incredible and very admirable. And I appreciate you letting me look at it and get a chance to spend some time with you.
Yes, thank you, John. I also appreciate your interview. And actually, I have a final invitation for the viewers because we are a group of very enthusiastic engineers, and we do see some future possibilities for this kind of product. I would like you to comment on what can other things be done in this way, or maybe different kind of deviations, different types of this kind of product. And please leave your comments, and we will try to build some incredible things for you in the future.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, John.
Appreciate it.